And welcome in, everyone. It's the Glad Dad here once again with Magic Mike McKinnon. We got our webcams on tonight. So, anyway, Mike, how we doing tonight?
We are fantastic, Adam. I mean, we're feeling good. We're out in California, right? How bad can it be?
Man, I know I love this track, Auto Club Speedway. We've got quite a bit of drivers. I believe 16 or 17 drivers here set to take the field. And, man, let's get down here to the brass tacks, shall we? And take a look at the points real quick. Daniel Falkingham leading the way. He's up a spot. Matthew David Wood up in second here. Malik Ray falls to third. Brandon Broadfoot holds on to fourth place. Casey Sprinkle fifth. David Flanagan sixth. Ed Osborne moves up a spot to seventh place. Keith Haley in eighth. Jeff Merck in ninth. 10th is Jonathan Cofield. Curtis Banks 11th. And Matthew Cummins picking up the 12th spot here. And below the cut line, Tristan Bruce, Michael Pambrun, Ethan Eckert, Matthew Lee, Michael Barksdale, and Trevor Quisenberry. And, of course, we are at the BrimBugs.com 200 here at Auto Club Speedway. It's going to be a hoot and a half, 100 laps here tonight, Mike. I'm looking forward to it, no doubt about it.
Absolutely. It's going to be a fantastic race. And as we looked at the points just a second ago, folks will ask, well, what happened to Malik Ray? What happened to Tristan Bruce? Well, we had a little shenanigans last week. And what it is, these boys have been penalized for that, and they are dropping positions. So, we just have to go for there. I believe Malik Ray and Tristan Bruce, which I do. Yeah, I see him now. They may end up starting from the pit lane tonight.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Man, we got plenty of people here in the Twitch stream tonight. Kel JP, Hubert Johnson, Timothy Boyce saying, look at the crew in the booth. Oh, man, we're fired. And what's David Vodka? What's up, Glad Dad Mike? Hey, Auto Club. One of my favorite tracks. Oh, yeah, David Vodka, really, really good here. We've got an Outcast driver out here tonight, and it's Drew Calvert. Decided he wants to spin his wheels here at Auto Club. You know, that's one of his good tracks as well, so I'm curious to see what he's got for these guys. As Mike, we've got a couple of seconds left here in qualifying, and we're going to get down to the nitty-gritty. That's gritty, like G-R-I-D.
G-R-I-D-D. Wow.
Nitty-gritty.
Yeah, this track, Adam, as we get to bring in everybody here before the grid, very bumpy. You got to watch the bumps in 1 and 2. It's fairly flat for a big, fast track, but there are bumps on the bottom 1 and 2. There are bumps in 3 and 4. You're going to see 3, 4, 5 wide if we see what's normal, but we are about ready to get after this thing, man. So let's get up to the grid. Look at this camera angle. Doesn't get any better than that, right? Look at this.
You know it. I like making them different every time we go to a new track here. Different league, different camera views. But let's get down to the brass tacks here and start with your starting lineup. Jonathan Cofield. Watch out for him taking the top spot here in the pole. Matt Cherry in second on row number 2. Man, look at that camera view. Love it. Jeff Merck, Max Dinda. Little pat on the back there. Row 3, David Flanagan, Casey Sprinkle. In row number 4, Brandon Broadfoot with Drew Calvert. And taking over row number 5, 9th and 10th place, Daniel Lawless with Matthew Cummins. Mike, take it away.
Yeah, row number 6, that'll bring us Curtis Banks, the old man in 11th. He'll be next to Keith Haley in the 0-1. Then we're going to see Ed Osborne in the 28th. Malik Ray came in late, did not put in a qualifying effort. He'll be there. Row 8, Tristan Bruce, Adam Newton. Watch out for the Bulldog. You may not have seen him in this series yet, but watch out for this man. Row number, that's it, 9. We're going to see Keith Haney. So we got 17 drivers. This is going to start to build, folks, but there's 17 tonight. What that means, this is wide open. Every one of these guys fast. Every one of these guys knows how to handle it. However, this track, tough, eats up tires. We don't have a ton of tires. We're going to have a competition caution at lap 25, and we are going to get after this thing tonight.
Absolutely. Hey, man, check out the weather. Finally, We move away from Homestead in another league we're calling, and we're moving into some cooler weather. Now we're going from the East Coast to the West Coast. It's 83 degrees on the track tip, 81 in the air, and we've got a little bit of wind coming out of the west-southwest. So all in all, I think it's going to be a hooked-up night here for these trucks. I think it's going to be wide open for a few laps here as they get going. And let's take a look at the track info. Exactly 2 miles in length. The pit road speed limit is 55. Hopefully they know that and may have practiced their their pit road entry there, Mike. If not, they're in a world of hurt.
Well, they could be in a world of hurt. You saw that 10-mile-an-hour wind. Now, I have been to Fontana personally, so what it should be is you're going to have a tailwind into 1, and you're going to have a headwind into 3 and 4. So, I mean, the characteristics there, usually the tailwind makes you tight. Headwind might make you a little bit loose. It's putting a little more pressure on the front. So watch for those changes as they come through the bumps. 1 and 2, they may try to get out to the wall, and these seams will grab them and tear them up. 3 and 4, they're going to have a little bit of a headwind, so it's going to hit them right in the nose. It's going to plant that front end. It's going to be a little slick off of 3 and 4.
Absolutely. And the lights are on the pace truck. And Mike, if you look over to my left shoulder here, you'll notice
I see it.
There's a 385 stroker sitting back behind me.
Oh, look at
that I'm building for my S10 out there in the garage, patiently waiting. It's an old 89. So
I had one of them. In high school with the 2.8. So I don't think that as much as what you got. You got the roller. You got the tap it. Come on now.
Oh man, I can't afford the roller.
Oh, you went tap it?
You know it.
Or you went hydraulic. Come on now. They make that new hydraulic.
Flat tap it, baby. Flat tap it. And let's take a look here at the crew here. Oh, we got you on there 3 times. Let's go ahead and remove that.
I'm all over the place, baby.
And remove me. There we go. Look at these handsome fellas right here. Matthew Cummins in the top left. Brandon Broadfoot the top right as he's in his tent. And
yeah, he's in his she shed.
Of course, Mike McKinnon here in the booth with me.
Don't look, everybody.
Hey, I've been told I got a face for radio and a voice for books.
I got a face for outer space, but it's all good. I'm going to try. It was good at one point. I don't think I aged well. That's what it is.
Man, I'm not aging like fine wine. I'm going to go ahead and tell you that. It's not happening for me.
No, sir. No, I'm like a Jameson or a shot tequila or something. I'm a little harsh, but it'll make you happy in the end.
All right, folks. Well, here we go.
2 miles around this track, everybody. This, like I said, you can run almost anywhere you want. Bumpy on the bottom. We'll see how this setup works for everybody tonight, but happy to have you all in here. Let's get it going.
Well, getting ready to take the green here. Here we go. The restart zone, green flag in the air for 100 laps here, boys. Let's go side by side. Jonathan Cofield and Matt Cherry sailing it down the front stretch here, and we've already got a caution out in the air.
What did we miss?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Have to wait and see. I don't even see anybody moving on my chart. So what did we miss?
I don't know. Immediate yellow. I'll get clarification here from race control. Oh, race control screwed up the start is what Wolf Markland's saying.
That's all right. We had a good build up to it.
You know what? We'll restart this thing. I'm good with it. Man, look at that 67 of Keith Haney. That Highline Racing machine looks fantastic. I love little paint schemes like that. And didn't you say look out for this guy right here, Adam Newton?
You watch the Bulldog. We call him the Bulldog over in our league. He's clean. He is always fast. He's calculating. This is one of those guys that when he comes to the track, you know you got to deal with him.
Man, oh man, I don't know if I want to deal with him here. That's why I'm stuck here in the seat behind the keyboard and the microphone. I'm not a good racer at all.
Oh, get out of here.
I mean, I've been known to wreck a few Outcast race members here on track. I've got some stories. I'm sure Ronnie Welchel and Terry Litweiler's got some stories of the Glatt Dad absolutely destroying them multiple times. Doesn't matter what car.
Well, I've been known to maybe mess up a few people's races myself. I've always got good speed. I'll do that hero lap, right? I'll throw that good qualifying effort in there, and then about 15 laps into the run, it's like, well, I suck. That's just kind of how it goes.
That's right. Although, I mean, I did win the first race of the Road to Pro this year when I had my wheel. I said magic stuff. I did win my Road to Pro split. I think I was 4th split.
Yeah, I don't want to hear about you suck, man. Now let's discuss this for a minute. You see Malik Ray in front of the leader. He had to start on the pit road because of a self-spin last week. Now watch this. Right around, he's going to be right back on the lead lap. And we know what Malik Ray can do. We know what kind of racer he is. We know what kind of person he is. Last week, a little out of character. So we'll see. It was just a little out of character, I got to say.
Hey, if you looked at the chat here, you're going to see Ronnie W. He says, you better believe it. Yeah, I wrecked him a couple of times. I remember Ronnie and I was running we were running a super late model race at, come on, Ronnie, help me out here. I can't remember what track. I don't think it's important. I was the leader by a long shot and decided I wanted, Myrtle Beach. Thank you, Peter Johnson. And I decided I wanted to put Ronnie Welchel and somebody else 3 wide. Yeah, ended up making contact with Ronnie. Destroyed his night. Felt bad for it. And yeah, he definitely said some cuss words over the mic. Although I didn't have my voice comms active, so I don't know what he said, but I'm sure it wasn't good.
Nah, probably not good. Now, what I'm going to do while we're under pit road speed, I want more Outcast guys in this field. But I want to explain what you're going up against. These guys aren't professionals. Jonathan Cofield, he is a champion in the North American Sim Racing Association. Matt Cherry on the outside, he is the reigning champion in the DSR Electric Truck Series within the North American Sim Racing Association. Jeff Merck, a 2-time champion in the North American Sim Racing Association. You see Adam Newton toward the back there. He comes from there as well. Plus, you have all these guys of Malik Ray. David Flanagan's going to be a champion one day. All these fellas, I want you guys in here. I want your fastest people in here. These guys are not going to race you hard, or not going to race you dirty. They're going to race you hard. Now, of course, this is a little different situation. These guys are paying to enter this. This is a pay-to-play league. But these guys, I've watched Eric Johnson. I've watched Brandon Brock. I have watched these guys. They can compete. They can win in this situation. That's the deal with the Outcast. They can do this. But what you see right here is quality racing drivers that had a real bad night last week. So let's hope it stays clean, and we're about to go back to green.
Yep, here we go. The truck is down. Finally, I'm ready to get this thing underway. Mr. Markland, do not mess this one up. Let's go green, baby. Side by side, once again, it's going to be Cofield and Cherry. Oh, and it's already around.
Oh, my God.
The 97 is around here. That's Daniel Lawless.
Daniel Lawless.
In the grass with the 28 of Ed Osborne, and we're still green.
Yeah, this track lends to that. It's real wide. All this, but like I said, 3 different champions at the front. I don't know a lot about Max Dinda. We know Casey Sprinkle, 7,000 iRating. Man knows how to race. Let's get it done. Let's get it on tonight, because we can go 3, 4, 5 wide all night long.
Well, Cofield is taking the advantage right now. Cherry still in second place as the field is starting to separate just a little more separate than I anticipated here. Jeff Mert in 6th place. He has dropped 3 spots since the drop of the green flag. He's on the top side. You know Jeff Mert loves that middle and high side at any track we go to. He seems to make it work, but there's just no speed up there right now.
No, not yet. We'll wait a little bit to see. It will migrate a little bit up. This track is absolutely abrasive. It will maul a set of tires. So I have to wait to see. Look at Drew Calvert right there in 7th. Got Broadfoot following him through. But all these guys doing, what they need to do right here at the start. Let's see what we got. Got a long way to go. Competition costing lap 25, and then we will run 75 laps after that.
Brandon Brownfoot on track right now here in the 8th position. He's lost one spot, but he'll catch it back up. He's usually good at tracks like this, so we'll just have to wait and see here. As Casey Sprinkle, he's up one spot. So is David Flanagan and Max Dinda. These guys are all battling right here. You can see the 31 underneath the 48. Oh, the 48 comes down to pinch David Flanagan right now to keep him from getting that run off the exit. And Max should have the momentum here. A little draft and help would be nice, though, I'm sure.
Yeah, a little draft would help, but that was a great exit out of Flanagan on the bottom side. That's one of those moves later in the race. I would say Dinda will, there he goes again. Flanagan says, no, get out of here. You're not pitching me this time. We're going up the center, and there he is, slide job to the front.
David Flanagan making some moves here. Oh, now he's back here behind Jeff Merck right now. No, he's right here in front of Jeff Merck. The 48 trying to battle back on the outside. Jeff Merck turning the fastest lap of the race right now.
Jeff Merck will do that. When it's got cold tires, this baby is coming to the front. See him put a little pressure on Flanagan right there. He's going to race you hard as possible, but he's normally clean unless you get on his bad side. And he's been known to throw a move or two, but up way out of the groove this time. See what kind of momentum he can bring back down here.
As Matt Cherry now battling with the 48. It's the battle of the fours once again. Starting to spice things up as Jonathan Cofield is he's no longer got the gap here, Mike. Anything he's doing wrong, or are these guys just drafting up to him?
Cofield is an absolute calculating driver. You just got to win a gateway on Wednesday. This man calculates. If Max Dinda wants to go on, he's going to let him. He's not going to fight him. And then about 15 laps from now, about the time it's pit time, he'll be right there back with him. Trust me. Jonathan Cofield, a racer's racer. Absolutely fantastic driver.
Well, Max Dinda right there right now. No doubt about it. He is he's ready to take it. Oh, he's a little tight here. Out of the corner. You can hear the tire scrubbing just a little bit.
Yeah, that's the thing. This track, it sits all year in the sun. It's got sand. It's got marbles. It's loose. It's tight. You never know what it's going to be. But the main thing is you see Cofield stay off that seam or get over that seam as fast as you possibly can.
Well, everybody's single filed out now. I'm liking what I'm seeing here. Jeff Merck now. He's actually settled in right here behind Casey Sprinkle in 5th place. Drew Calvert is in 7th. And let's take a look at last week's winner. This guy right here, Curtis Mullet Man Banks, running in the 10th spot here. He's gained one spot, started in 11th, up to 10th. I'm curious to see what he's got on this bigger track.
Yeah, this is the thing with Curtis. He came in, he didn't have a lot of experience. He has learned and learned and learned, and it's getting better and better and better. And he's able to enter high, exit low. That's kind of what you want in this situation right now. So doing a fantastic job, staying patient. We shouldn't see a lot of cautions at this big track. You see right there, Matthew Cummins, he was 2nd place last week. Late race strategy, took a few tires, and these two rolled themselves right up to the front.
Got to be careful right there, though. You can see Matthew Cummins right off the front bumper of the 77. Took a little bit of air off of him, and I expected him to get loose. I guess we just got too much grip right now, as looks like we've got a battle for the lead. Well, not a battle. The 48 has taken the lead here. Jonathan Cofield follows, and Matt Cherry all nose to tail up here.
Cofield won't care about this. He doesn't care right now. There's no points right now. This is going to be later. He's going to save the tire. Him and Cherry are both champions. So they know how to get it done. And if they work together, they'll be able to just roll around. I do like the fact that Cherry kind of separated himself from Cofield there. Get yourself some clean air in the middle of the corner, or you're going to start pushing pretty bad. You see how these guys stagger. Watch how they stagger, everybody. Take notes for guys that don't know how to do this. They're staggering. They're getting air on the front of their truck. They're trying to save some tire.
Yes, they are. And, oh, man, the 45 right to the back bumper of the 58 here. Oh, and here comes the 31 of David Flanagan. Where'd he come from? Worked his way up as he's sliding up the track, chasing the 45 up, trying to open that exit up to keep the momentum gaining as he's running the apron here. Going to slide up. Of course, the 45, I figured the 45 was going to pinch him down here, but apparently he is not that kind of racer.
Oh, he's that kind of racer. He's just not doing it yet. We're starting to see a little more patient people, and we're loving it. Racing is better. But as the race goes on, I expect that high side, it'll start to get a little bit of more momentum. These trucks are going to get tight. I don't care how good you are at this thing. They're going to get tight later. But see, Cofield, he just let Dinah burn his stuff up. Here he comes again.
Yep, looking to take the lead here. Oh, Cherry going to give the help to the 58. Oh, as they touch. Oh, they're still touching. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, huge push out of Cherry there. That might have took him a little deeper than the one, but look at all the while. Casey Sprinkle all the way. No, it's not Sprinkle. That's Flanagan. All the way up to the top side here, trying to grab all the momentum he can. Seems to work a little bit.
Well, look at this, Mike. And just going to look out the back here of Cofield one more time. The 48 and the 58 just got tangled up together here on the front stretch. Going down into turn number one, everybody's bunched back up here. Now they're all battling for the lead, more or less. I mean, they're a little spread out now, but that one instant brought everybody up there. Flanagan, it brought Sprinkle, Merck. It brought them all up there.
Well, that's the thing, right? One truck punches a huge hole in the air. Two trucks, there's no air to even contend with. So when you're on that street, you're going to literally just fly up to the front. But you see these guys saving a little tire. They don't care about getting past a little bit. Oh, three wide. Flanagan's going to ship it in there.
Yeah, but Flanagan's going to be tight here. He's chasing up the track. Plenty. Oh, man, the 45 and the 48 get touched just a little bit inappropriately. And, restraining order time.
Yeah, it was a little inappropriate touching. We don't need that right now. We're not. I was going to have a joke there. I'm glad I didn't. Probably would have got banned from the whole service. No, but you see, Cofield, I told you, he's calculating. He's going to run his line and run his race. He doesn't care. He's not going to fight you. He's going to save his equipment. And look at this. He's starting to stretch it. He's out to 3/10. Be probably 4/10 next lap. It's just going to add as we go.
Whoa, to 45.
Ooh.
Matt Cherry, goodness. Up in the wall. We're good. We're good.
Ooh.
We're good. Jeff Merck now taking over that spot. Matt Cherry kind of dropped a few spots here, back to 6th. Went from 3rd to 6th here. As Flanagan, I'm impressed with Flanagan's moves here. One lap he runs the bottom, one lap he runs the top.
Yeah, and he's got drafting help with Merck. Merck's really trying to bring him to the front here. You see Dinah, he's falling back. He wanted to go out hard, figure out what his truck had, and it's starting to cost him. You see Casey Sprinkle rolling him in. All these fellas in a group. This is what we expected, Auto Club, though. And look, everybody's starting to migrate to the high side. These trucks get tight. They're hard to hang on to, and you're going to start rolling the high side. You don't have to put as much wheel in it. Try to save as much tire as you got.
I mean, look at this. We're under a blanket here. 1.1 seconds from the lead to 8th place in Brandon Broadfoot. Now 1.3. That's how close this race is right now, folks. Now, we've got some stragglers back there that they hadn't really been drafting one another to keep themselves up in the mix. Oh, as Jeff Merck on the high side, the 48 of Max Donda. The 48 of Max Dinda sideways into entry of 3. Sideways. Saves it. Max Dinda once again sideways. And he's sideways again. The 45
Ah, here we go.
puts him in the wall.
This is what you pay the price for going out hard early. This is not a hard track to drive. It's a hard track to be fast, but you go out too fast, too early, and he's going to pay the price. And that's what we saw right there. And that's nothing on Matt Cherry. He tried to block Matt Cherry again to save his position. He got moved around.
Oh, we're going to take a look at it. How about that? From the chopper cam, let's go. You can see the 48 right there at the top of the wall. See, he's loose, comes back down the track. And I don't know that it was a more or less a racing deal here.
Yeah,
he was. I don't know. We're going to take a look at it again.
I think what happened, he came down, he's lower on pace. Cherry wants to move up. He barely moves back up, and he hooks himself. You can see Cherry had already made the move. He's still on the seam, and then Dinah comes back up.
Yeah.
He's like, no, I don't want you by, and then he hooked himself.
And one more time, this time from the rear bumper cam of Max Steiner. We're going to see exactly what happened. You can see he's got some right front damage. The 45 does here.
Yeah, I don't think that's anything Matt Cherry did. They were both fighting the truck a little bit, but Matt Cherry had moved up to try to get around him, and then they both kind of upped the track, and he kind of hooked himself with the right rear. Get in that chat group. What do you think, everybody? I'm calling out all the fast guys in Outcast. I want to see them in here because I know you can compete.
Well, we got some pitters. We got David Flanagan, Casey Sprinkle, Calvert, Cherry, and Haney down pit road right now. Flanagan leading the way down pit road as we've got Cofield, Merck, Broadfoot, and Curtis Banks staying out right now.
Adam, let me jump down into race control. I want to see if they're considering this the caution or
TN4.
The competition caution. So I'll be right back. All right, that confirmation is that is not the competition caution.
TN4.
So we're going to go around one more time. We're going to have one shootout lap, then we're going to have a competition caution. So your leaders will pit at that time. Everybody else right now trying to undercut what we got. Oh, my God, look at me on it. What if I'd have been hitting a heater right there?
I'm watching you on the other screen, Mike. I know what you're doing. Every time you pick your nose, I see it. So stop it.
Well, I get way up in there, Adam. So yeah,
well,
I can do a clinic.
Check this out. Drew Calvert, 14 seconds down pit road. Tires, perhaps. Keith Haney, Keith Haley, and Matthew Cummins. Looks like they took tires here. Thoughts on that? Too early?
No, I don't mind taking them right now. What they're going to do is they're going to try to flip the field as we take the competition caution. As I said, we thought maybe that would be it. I got confirmation it's not. So they're going to do a one-lap shootout. Then they're going to take the competition caution. Then we're going to go 75 more laps. I don't know if David Flanagan don't know if he beat the pace car out right there. We're going to have to wait and see.
Let's see. I should be able to see here. No, he did not. I do not think he did.
Close.
I do not think he did. I don't know. He left.
Nope.
He's off and up out, though. So apparently he did.
Okay, we're just going to have to wait on scoring right there. Hey, everybody. How we doing?
Peace.
We got new players up here now, Adam. Though we got Malik Ray has made his way up, Tristan Bruce. But as I said, the guys that have pitted, they're going to flip this. So after we have this competition caution, everybody will come down to pit road probably, I would assume. And they're going to flip it, and they're going to have the track position. Malik Ray, Tristan Bruce, a few of these other guys. They're going to have it. Drew Calvert, they're going to have their track position.
Yes, they are. They're going to get it quick here. I'm curious to see what Jeff Merck can do as he's going to be starting here in the front row. Of course, the leader has to pick. They can pick top or bottom, and Cofield has picked the top.
I like that. That's where I'd want to be, but I'll
Yes.
guarantee you, Merck gets anywhere close to a good restart, he's going to put the pressure on him from the bottom. Cofield, good start. Tristan Bruce trying to push Merck forward. Here comes Broadfoot on the outside.
Here comes Tristan. They're 4 wide back here. 4 wide back here. 3 wide now. Jeff Merck in the middle. Oh, he's going to have a really good run on the 3. What's he going to do? Oh, he's going to put the bumper to him right now.
He got that was the slide job from all the way to the bottom. So big run forward. This is going to be a yellow right here at the end of this lap. But look at this run. Keith Haney with the new shoes. Look at this.
Wow, Keith Haney getting her done, and the white flag will wave. Jonathan Cofield's going to lead that competition caution. And everybody, whoa up here for the pace truck now. Calm down.
Yeah, calm down. Let's just catch it and all that. Now, out in the chat group, bunch of racers out there. Would you have pitted, or would you have waited to pit and lose track position? Let us know, because to me, I think I would have pitted right there, got my shoes, and I would have flipped it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. See, now Keith Haney up in the front here. Drew Calvert, he's going to probably be up in the 3rd spot here. Second or 3rd spot. So he's going to be sitting pretty. Only got a lap or 2 on his, on his tires. I think they're going to be in a good spot. We're going to see, I guarantee you, Jonathan Cofield's coming down.
Yeah, everybody should come down that has not came down. All right, so they got 3 sets of shoes over the wall. Now, everybody's taking their first, so there's no doubt I would have taken them.
And we're going to have about 35 laps here on a tank of fuel too, Mike, just in case you wanted to know. Beautiful pit road. I love this pit road. It's super wide here. Looks good. I'm loving this night race here at Auto Club. Just absolutely loving it. The lights are in the perfect spot, and you can see them. The lights right above the pit boxes here, shining on the track. Just looks really, really good.
Yeah, it looks fantastic. The one thing I did see, though, for a rule in this league and most leagues, somebody was on the inside for a long time. You're supposed to be on the outside, and you cannot dive into your box until you are less than 3 boxes away. So I want to see what anybody says about that. But there was someone on that inside lane right there when they shouldn't have been.
Well, we'll see.
Of course, I don't want races decided because of that, but that is a rule in the league. Jonathan Cofield. So here we go. I mean, right now it's showing Haney first, Calvert, Haley, Sprinkle, and then Jonathan Cofield, and then Tristan Bruce. So all the guys that took shoes early, they flipped the track position, and we're going to be able to see if they can hold this lead at them or not.
I mean, we're talking 4 laps here, and only 2 under green flag conditions. So,
yep.
I mean, I don't think it's going to matter too much here between these lap 22 guys that pitted and these lap 26 guys that pitted. I don't see a huge difference here.
No, I don't see really any difference. That's why I would have tried to flip it. Like I said, there's no stage points. There's none of that stuff. It's just a competition caution. And like I said, it's not a competition pit stop. It's just a competition caution. So these guys, I feel like they made the right move. But, I mean, you got some boys behind them, Cofield, Merck, and Bruce, Matt Cherry, Broadfoot. They're all going to be bringing it as hard as they can right here. We are happy to have you with us, folks, man. This We love having you guys out there in the audience. Not the biggest field in the world tonight, but one of the strongest fields that you'll ever see in iRacing. So hope you're enjoying the show. These lights look great. This track looks great. It's so much fun. Look at, I mean, there are literally 5 lanes right there, Adam. You can go anywhere you want to go on this track.
And they will. You better believe it. They will.
Yeah, it's all makes it so much fun.
All right, Mike, you're going to take it away here for the restart here after the competition caution. And let's get her going.
All right, so here we go. We got Keith Haney. He's alongside Drew Calvert, the OCM driver. So let's see what we got. We got Casey Sprinkle, Keith Haley right behind in the 01. And Keith Haney, my goodness, look at this jump. Out he goes. We got Casey Sprinkle. He's going to push Drew Calvert into 1. It'll take him a little bit to get up to full speed, but they cannot just send it on the coldies right here. They can't just go flying into 1 and 2 on your cold tires. So great restart out of Haney. Calvert doing a good job holding the bottom. Casey Sprinkle trying to bring that momentum at the top side, which is now starting to work, Adam.
Yeah, it is. Looks like black flag being thrown for Adam Newton as Wowzer, Casey Sprinkle with the power move now being pushed up into second place. Jeff Merck's going to go down. Here comes Drew Calvert down to the bottom.
Yeah, we saw Merck put a little door to Calvert. Don't know exactly what that's about. I think maybe they just wanted the same piece of real estate. No harm, no foul. Calvert to keep it on the bottom. He'll have Cofield chasing him right now. Merck way up high, which I would expect guys will start doing soon. Calvert trying to find a spot to fit back in.
Looks like Cofield tried to do something here. He's moved up into 5th place. Just cannot get the spot here to move single file as another black flag being shown to Adam Newton once again.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what's going on with Newton. He is one of the guys I thought would be a contender for sure. Doing something, getting a little pass through right now. I don't know if he had a bad exit off the pit road or what. We'll just have to find out later. But Keith Haney, all the while, showing the lead. Casey Sprinkle right there. Merck, Cofield, Bruce, Calvert, they're in a fight. They just keep swapping. Here comes everybody 3 wide.
3 wide for the lead, Jeff Merck. Man, wow. What a power move from Jeff Merck. Did you see that, Mike?
Oh, my goodness, did he drive it deep? Is it going to cost him on the exit? Just a little. We'll see what he's got, but boy, he drove it in deep, and here comes Cofield.
The 67 of Haney pushing Jeff Merck. The 58 of Cofield pushing Sprinkle. And now it's a battle once again for the lead. Sprinkle out front. He's going to clear the 60, but the 60 with the momentum. Is he going to get pinched, though? I don't know if he's going to have enough room here. Yes, he is. He's going to have enough room to pull down underneath Sprinkle again. Man, it's a battlefield here tonight. 4 wide battle on the right here for 3rd place.
Yeah, this is what you're going to see. Oh, a little bit of touch on the top, but this is what we expect to see. The drivers that are fast, that had to start from the pit lane, have now made their time back. It's not going to be 3, 4 guys anymore. This is going to be 6, 7 guys, and we got Tristan Bruce around. I don't know what happened there. That was fast.
Nose damage for the 3 here. We're going to take a look and see what happened to Tristan Bruce here.
Yeah, that might be a clear, not clear situation, as these guys are racing tremendously hard.
All right, let's see what happened here. Tristan Bruce on the bottom. We got Broadfoot behind him here. Oh. And is that Cofield right there? We're going to take a look at that.
Yeah, I just think that's Bruce. I don't know if he's just easing up or what.
Let's take a look at it. No fault seats yet. So we're looking at the middle here. This is...
Well, yeah, that's clear, not clear. That's what that is. I'm going to cut your nose. I'm clear, but I'm not quite clear.
Okay, let's see here. Looking from above here, the 3, you're going to see the 3 come up. Drew Calvert splitting the seam here a little bit. And looks like Cofield kind of goes up and gets into the side of Drew Calvert.
Yeah, I'm not sure who moved there. It looked like Calvert might have got a little bit loose. Not sure, but
well,
that's one of them situations where you're just, you're just racing hard as you can. The air gets taken away. You're not sure how it's going to react.
Well, Calvert being served or shown the end of the line here, an EOL penalty for the 43 of Drew Calvert.
Wow,
and,
got some
Jonathan
takers.
Cofield. 28, 77, the 3 come down. Of course, he's got some front end damage that has to be fixed, and looks like some rear end damage as well, but he's going to have to get that fixed.
Oh, yeah, he's going to have to fix that. Probably going to have to get some tires. He's probably flat spotted a little bit. Have to wait and see. That, I mean, I think a lot of these guys are just going to take fuel right now. Not a lot of green flag running on those tires, so they're going to save those. But they're going to take some fuel as we got 65 laps left to go in this event. Like I said, that's one of those incidents. The air, where Calvert was positioned, the air gets taken away completely. You're packed up against a wall. And then other guys moving up, so it makes it more, just more destructive for what you're trying to do.
Yep. No doubt about it. Looks like Keith Haney staying out. Who else stayed? Looks like the top 5 stayed out here.
All right, so Cherry, Haley, Cummins, Lawless, they all stayed out. I think mostly it was fuel, so a few guys, I don't know though, like I said, we had 3 sets of tires. They didn't have a lot of laps on that, but they still had 2 left over the wall, so not a lot of laps left to run. You could do a 30-lap run each time. So we'll just have to wait and see. We guess a few more takers, probably a little damage. Fixing.
Well, here comes the leaders. The pace car crossing the start-finish line. So these guys stand a chance here. Tristan Bruce. Oh, there they go. Okay. 48 and the 3. They're moving out. And, yeah, he's going to be able to beat the pace truck out. Oh, yeah, easily here.
Yeah, he's easily out. And we saw Calvert, if he had damage, it wasn't a ton. He beat the pace car out by a lot. So maybe he got some new shoes. He ought to be able to move it back from the back to the front. We just have to wait and see. Keith Haney, my teammate running GT3s, love the guy. Always fast. He's going to be alongside Matthew Cummins. Matthew Cummins making superb improvements. We saw second place last week. Matt Cherry's a champion. Jeff Merck's a champion. So we're going to see the difference. We saw what Merck can do as he shoved it down in the 3 and 4 a little bit ago at him.
Man, Merck's on the move, no doubt about it. Eddie's going to be starting, what is this, 4th place here, 2nd row outside. So he's got a good spot here. But the leader is on the inside. He opted to take the inside here, the 67 of Haney.
Yeah, a bit of a surprise there. I would probably like to be on the outside, sail it in maybe 3rd lane, 2nd lane, see if I get a little momentum, get some clean air as I go. But we'll see Keith was able to drive off on the last restart, so we'll just have to see. He'll have to change up his strategy a bit, but we'll see if he can drive off.
Well, here we go to the restart zone in 3, 2, 1. Boom, baby. Back out. Keith Haney with a nice jump here. Oh, here comes the 33 of Matthew Cummins.
Yeah, big jump for Haney, I'm sorry, and he just jumped right there. Here comes Merck right up the middle. He's not intimidated. Pinching down the 45, that's what you do. Racing at its finest right there. Pinch it down, but do not make contact. That's a good move. He's able to move himself right into 2nd.
Well, it's not just the one you got to worry about. Oh, here comes, we got 4-wide battle here for 3rd place. It's not just a one truck deal, Mike. It takes 2 to tango. You've got a situational awareness here. You got to know that guy on the outside's pinching you down.
Well, that's correct. So you have to know that. You have to know how much space you have. Like you said, spatial awareness. That's what it takes. as we are starting to see Malik Gray work his way up. He may have 4th place here real quick. So all the penalties, all the shenanigans last week are gone. He's just here to race. Now, we haven't called him a lot tonight, but here he is. He's up in the top 5.
Jeff Merck now sliding to the lead, at least trying to slide to the lead. Will he be able to clear him, though? I don't think so. 67 of Haney back out in charge on the high side with the momentum, and I think he's going to clear him. Yep, there he goes as they head down in turn 1. What's Merck going to do here? Is he going to stay up top, or is he going to dive it down? Oh,
he's not going to have a choice with Broadfoot down there.
Brandon Broadfoot here trying to battle for the 2nd position here all the way on the bottom. Got nice clean air here. Not going to have the momentum for the 22, though. Going to kind of fall back here on the backstretch.
Yeah, we're starting to see this 2nd, 3rd line. They're starting to really move with this stuff. So a lot of guys migrating up. You see Sprinkle migrating up. All the momentum seems to be on the 2nd, 3rd, 4th line right now.
Yeah, Sprinkle's moved up quite a bit. Oh, as he slides right in front of the 60, taking the air off that nose.
Yeah, Merck just kind of stuck on the bottom right now. He's going to have to contend with Matt Cherry here pretty quick.
Merck does not like it. He does not like it. Now he'll he's willing to make some moves on the bottom, but being stuck down there is not one of his strong suits.
No, he's going to have to drive it in deep, brake perfectly every time. If he cannot get slotted where he needs to be, this is going to tear up his equipment here.
Casey Sprinkle back on the bottom. He's going to clear the 45 of Matt Cherry. As we take a look at Sprinkle here, just look at how fast he is in the draft. Is there? Everybody single filed out. Matthew Cummins, he's following Matthew Cummins. Now he's going to offset from him. And we're about 162 in the corner here in 3 and 4. That's pretty fast.
Absolutely. Guys doing a tremendous job. And once again, watch when these guys go in the corner for those of you that want to be better. They stagger themselves. They do not want to be stuck right behind another car that's taking the air. Watch them stagger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different lines going to the same place. That's keeping air on the front. They are trying to keep the front tires on these machines.
Matthew Cummins, though, the 33 machine on the bottom here. He's going to have a very shallow entry. That's going to get him in the corner, but it's not going to get him out of the corner. He's going to have to slide up here.
Yeah, that was a little bit too low, but doing a great job getting off. I mean, able to kind of stay with Sprinkle for a bit, but there you go. Momentum. Sprinkle able to make the pass. He is just bringing Cherry right with him. I mean, these guys doing tremendous work right now. People say, well, this is a bad move. No, this is racing, folks. This is what racing looks like. You see Merck back there. He's pinching Flanagan down, trying not to lose another spot. Nothing dirty about that. He's just doing his job. And Malik Ray is in tire saving mode. He has fell back about 4 or 5. He said, you guys are going a little too hard, so I'm going to fall back here. We'll see if he can make a run later in the run, as we have still got 56 laps to go.
Casey Sprinkle still on the high side here with Matt Cherry. Oh, Jonathan Cofield in the mix now on the bottom. He's bringing Jeff Merck back up there.
Yeah, Merck finally able to get a little drafting help, because drafting does matter at this track. And you see Cummins, he has fell down 3 positions. Oh, he's up against the wall. He has fell 3 positions. You stay on that bottom too long, you push too hard, this is what happens.
3-wide battle here. Brandon Broadfoot up in the mix as well now. Again, running the high side all the way up against the wall. Brandon Broadfoot as the Velcro grabs him. Brandon,
Yeah,
just like that drop down the 14th here, Mike, as the caution will
Oh, we got
wave.
yellow. Evasive action from everyone as we see Matthew Cummins spun around in the middle of the track. Hey, who'd I say was going to be good in this race, man? He's had penalties and all that stuff, but who's in 5th?
Adam Newton.
The Bulldog of Nazareth. We know OCM, we got our own Bulldog, but this is the Bulldog of Nazareth.
All right, let's take a look here at what happened to Matthew Cummins. 3 wide in the middle.
Oh, got Merck as well.
Not a whole lot of damage to Merck, though.
No, I don't think it hurt him too bad. We see Cummins. He had a little contact with the wall. That's one of those, oh my God, I tried to clear myself. I couldn't move it back down. Didn't realize Merck was closing. So is what it is right there. That's a racing type of incident. What happened to the chat group? Y'all go to sleep? Nobody listening? Come on now. Light it up. Help the Glatt Dad.
You know it.
I'll tell you what would help us is y'all give me like 1 year free subscription. Go ahead. Throw it up in there.
Now we're talking.
Yeah, man. Got to get something out of it. Everybody's starting to come into the pit road. Looks like almost the entire field on pit road right now.
33 got some damage on the right. Yeah, everybody's down pit road here, Mike. Everyone. Boom. Everybody going to probably get some tires as well.
Yep, I would be getting them. I don't know. That wasn't a very long pit stop. All of them should have 2 sets left with 50 laps to go. So they might be trying to save for that, end of the race caution that normally will pop its head up.
Well, Sprinkle won in the battle off pit road. I'm excited about that. See what Sprinkle can do here now that he is actually in control of the race.
Yeah, clean air is going to matter for sure. I mean, good recovery from several guys. We saw Lawless spin earlier. He's back up here in the 2nd place. And there are no fast repairs. So these guys are doing what they have to do on pit road, the Barabond, the Sawzalls, whatever they got to get out. Self-tapping screws, put them all back together and bring it back on the track. So these guys doing a fantastic job working their way back forward.
Well, I can honestly say here, Synergy Elite Truck Series has redeemed themselves. It is an incredible battle here tonight, Mike.
Yeah, we've seen some really good close quarter racing. We're not seeing the tempers flare. They have redeemed. This is what I'm talking about. We have several guys from my league, if you want to say that. We have a guy from your league. I think we have a great mix of drivers right now. We just need to add a little bit to this, and we really got something for Friday night.
Well, you know what? A new race, new week 7 here in Synergy Elite Truck Summer Series, and new race control guy. Well, same race control, different attitude.
Yes.
Markland, the race control guy, is not allowing tempers. I promise you, you'll get a black flag. He is disallowing it. Yeah, it's your own restriction here.
Yeah, it had to be that. After last week, I mean, it was kind of a black eye to the whole league. I felt, I didn't even feel clean after the broadcast, right? It was not what you expect from these guys. But they are redeeming themselves. They are racing hard. We see a couple incidents. You're going to see that. These guys are racing super hard. This is a slick, not highly banked track, so it's a little bit technical for what it is. So redemption, the word is correct. Redemption is the word.
Yep. I thought long and hard about the word choice to use, and I thought that was the best fitting. But hey, man, we're 81-degree track temp here. It is cold outside. I mean, I would take 81 over any time in the summer. But green flag back in the air. Here we go. Casey Sprinkle in command.
Yeah, and you see Sprinkle with a different situation. He said, I'm going to take the top, get the jump, go right back. Of course, he put a little air block on the bottom when he really didn't need to. So that'll bring Cherry, Haney, Cofield, Dinda. See Malik Ray there. He has scored a lap down at this point. I'm not sure exactly what happened. But all these guys in the mix, this is the way the racing should look for this track. It's going to spread out a little bit, but it's going to be close quarters all the way through.
Yes, you know, that's to be expected here. This track, but with the trucks, you know, Kansas, other tracks like this, you know, it's, what I'm looking for, close battles. The trucks just, they promote that. That's just that's their field. That's the way they do at tracks like this.
Well, there's a reason most leagues in all of iRacing have a truck series. Most guys love to drive them. They're fun to drive. And like you said, they promote this kind of racing. It's always that way live on our Friday nights when we watch the real ones. Ooh, a cherry.
Ooh.
And it's all, ooh, wow. And it's always that way, it seems, with these. Guys can control these things. It's not to where it's so hard to drive that it takes unbelievable skill to make a good race. And Cherry is starting to blink.
Did you see the move from Cofield? Went all the way from the top down to the bottom sideways to try to make a spot happen here on the 45. Now he's down on the bottom, running the second seam up.
Gotta love Jonathan Cofield. I've said this before, but this man's just running on an old DD Fanatec with a Dell monitor on a desk.
You know,
everybody's in there. It's unbelievable.
I like the guy that's not, maybe it's because he's from Alabama. Over there in Mumford, although I'm way south of that here in Mobile.
Yeah, we see him racing here. He races with his dad as well. Mark, great team. They brought a lot of stability to the league. But this guy, he just knows how to win. He knows how to conserve the equipment, and he knows how to win. As I said, coming off a win at Gateway Wednesday night in an ARCA series that I call, with the North American Sim Racing Association. So he knows how to get it done. Short track, big track, it doesn't matter.
Watching on board here with David Flanagan. Looking good. Oh, he's going to have a move here on Jonathan Cofield. He's going to put him rewind here. All I see is a gaggle of trucks. I mean, it looks like cockroaches. Looks like cockroaches when you turn the lights on. They're just scattered.
Yeah, I mean, we got 4 different lanes right now being used. That's what you expect here. You got Broadfoot way up high right there, getting the momentum. That will prevail later in the race unless we get a short run with a caution, get some new shoes. You go, oh, Sprinkle. You're all right. Cut the nose off. Now let's see what that lets Haney do.
That's going to get, oh man, Casey Sprinkle going to be loosey-goosey here with Haney to his rear bumper. And now David Flanagan, oh, get close. Nice side draft maneuver by the 60, or the 59, excuse me. Nice side draft to the 31 by the 59 and going down the front stretch. Loved that move. It drug the 31 back. Now, not enough. Flanagan still, pulled away. But he's going to get up there and go try to do it again as Cherry now pushing the 59. And Brandon Broadfoot back in the mix once again.
Yeah, Broadfoot just quietly having a good night. And who else is back in the mix? Here comes the 60 on the inside lane. Broadfoot's like, get out of here. These guys are good buddies. So he's giving him a little trash, but we saw that move from Sprinkle with Haney. When he cut across his nose, Haney got super tight, and now you see he is falling back 8 position.
Well, here comes Brandon Broadfoot on the inside of Jeff Merck for second place. We watched Brandon Broadfoot get tight in the corner, run the wall all the way around, and then drop back to 14th. And here we are battling for the second position with Jeff Merck once again. What is this guy on? Twisted Tea?
It's Twisted T, you know it is. And I feel like we had him up on the screen there. I feel like he's got some air conditioning in the she shed there. The greatest thing you ever saw, folks. The she shed has got it rolling. We need to get some LED lights in there, but it literally has a blacked out tent in his home with his rig in it. So he has nothing to do but concentrate, and he is definitely doing a good job with that.
Well, he says it's not hot in there, but I am in a 420, conveniently, 420 square foot room here, my man cave. And yeah, I'm moments away from going into my thong. I'm not joking. It's that hot in here.
That's where I'm at. I'm in a 12 by 7, 12 by 8 room. I'm down to like 96 square feet, and I'm about to burn up in here. My central air's down. We got the old window units working and a big fan, so we're set.
Well, you know what? Let's do a little driver check-in right here. I'm kind of curious to see what's happening or strategy at play. Let's take a look here going through the field. David Flanagan leading the way right now. Has led a handful of laps here. We'll take a look. 4 laps. He's led 4 laps this entire race here as we're coming to 58 of 100. And then just behind him, you've got the 60 of Jeff Merck and Brandon Broadfoot. Now, these 3 drivers, they are 2 seconds ahead of 4th place. Now, when you hit 4th place, you've got this just convoy. We're going to call it a convoy. There's a convoy from 4th on back. Everybody's straight in line with one another. I say that as looks like Adam Newton is trying to get underneath Casey Sprinkle. I don't know if that's going to end well or not. We're going to have to wait and see as the tires are kind of got some heat on them here. But Casey's back here. Matt Cherry kind of leaving them away a little bit. Max Dinda back here in 7th as he's battling with Adam Newton. Keith Haley and Keith Haney, they're battling as well. So looks like the top 3 here have just gone off and left these guys. 3 seconds now.
Looks like a tire differential. They're running 7/10 faster than the rest of the pack. So they're probably down to 1 set of shoes, and the other people still have 2. So we'll have to see how this works out. We're coming to 40 to go at the line, but these guys are running away right now. And it's enough. They have enough with the drafting help to try to run away.
Yep, and you know, they're not really, they're not racing one another, these top 3, and they're still pulling. Now they're at 3.4 seconds back from these top 3, so.
Well, you said the optimum word. This is where people always mess up. You have an advantage. Get in line and optimize the advantage.
Yes.
You sit here and race each other, and this pack behind you, they're just going to come in. They're just going to bring it right to you. But
indeed.
You know, optimize your advantage. Get it out as far as you can. If this stays green and they build a 3, 4, 5 second lead, well, when it comes pit stop time, you have a little margin for error, and you can still have the lead. This is what they should do.
I mean, look, if it stays green, we're going to be good here to pit, and we're going to get to the Twitch chat here in just a moment. But what I was saying is, you know, if we come down, we're just about halfway on this fuel strategy here. Oh, we got a wreck here between Matt Cherry and Max Dinda.
Oh, big contact.
Max Dinda and Matt Cherry. Matt Cherry back there. He is around out of turn number 2. Oh, and the 19 of Adam Newton also involved. And before we get to the Twitch chat, there's some juicy stuff there. We're going to take a look and see what happened between Matt Cherry and Max Dinda. All right, the 48 swerving down. Oh, and he gets into the back of Matt Cherry. And then comes up the track and just...
Yeah.
No situational awareness whatsoever from the 47, nor did he give 2 craps. We're going to say that live on the air, folks.
Yeah, he didn't care.
Did not care of the consequences there, so... Markland, take it away, baby. Anyway, you do you, boo.
Right
all right.
Through, baby.
So, funny story here. Well, let's get into the Twitch chat. Bad choose cone. Let's see. Okay, please don't show your cam when you get your thong on. The thong is already on there, Markland. It's
Yeah,
just
don't worry
got,
about it.
yeah, it's just got pajamas. But anyway, funny story. So my wife comes in here, the Glatt Bomb, earlier. We haven't gone live yet. I'm sitting here watching practice, and Brandon Broadfoot decides he wants to come in here in the broadcast room. Okay, my camera's on. I'm already sharing my screen because Mike McKinnon, he likes to show up right as I'm introducing him.
How's that a barbecue, baby?
I know. But anyway, look, Brandon Broadfoot's in here, and I'm like, okay, I'm getting out of my work clothes. And then I hear, hey, what's up, bud? What's going on? I look over, my camera's on. I'm sharing my screen. I'm like, well, Brandon just watched me undress on screen here. I was like, yeah, okay, this is not
Yeah.
this is not cool. I thought I was broadcasting iRacing.
Well, it's all right. I'm not scared somebody sees what I got. It's old, it's wrinkly, it's flabby, but it's fine. It's got good tone to the skin color, plenty of melatonin. I feel good about it, so I'll just do it next week and everybody can make fun of it.
And as I lean down to talking to Mike, that's too much information.
That might be TMI. Yeah, that might have been TMI.
And
Hubert John says, scroll down to the spicy links.
You know it.
I didn't know what I could get away with in here. You know
what?
Hubert,
Hey, after this, I'm going to change the Twitch channel to Outcast Motorsports. Motorsports.
That's right. We'll come up with something for everybody. If it wants to be spicy, we can get there.
Speaking of spicy, have you seen Outcast After Dark? Done. It's done. The name has changed.
That's it.
The name has changed, folks. Welcome to Outcast After Dark. Glad Dad getting down, and you'll be glad to see it.
Outcast After Dark.
With your host, the Glad Dad.
Yeah, that's what we need right there. Work on that, Hubert. Get with it.
No, we are not starting another podcast.
No, I've had enough trouble with mine today. Plenty of work today. I think I'm just going to do it live tomorrow. I'm tired of messing with it today.
Hey, what's going on, Tank Man 1982? Oh, we're just having fun.
Yeah. I would tell you how I'm feeling right now, but I'm not going to because I'm enjoying myself.
Yeah, me too.
It was a barbecue. You know what you do at barbecues, and yeah. I had a good day.
Well, I'm let's see. There's 2.6 carbs in this and 95 calories. You know what I'm doing.
Let me see. What's 2.6 times 15? Because that's about where I'm at today.
Times 15, and we're talking about 12 fluid ounces of hydration.
Yeah, 39 carbs I consumed today.
Wow. You better watch your waistband there, buddy. I'm already up to a size 38.
How many?
38.
Well, I was there at one point. I'm at 30 now. I can get my rear end kicked by a grasshopper at this point. So it is what it is. Hey, by the way, did y'all see that Pillsbury Crescent Rolls now giving you the stuff that all the salad and all the raspberries and all the stuff? Pillsbury Crescent Rolls, everybody. Stay away.
I can't make any promises. Anything that is bad for me is good for me, if you know what I mean. It's good for the soul.
Rocket fuel, baby.
Now, I may be bent over in excruciating pain, but I'm going to enjoy it while I can, no doubt about it.
Yeah, absolutely. I just read that, yesterday. I had a guy bring it up. I'm like, well, we can't eat salad. We can't have raspberries. We can't go to Taco Bell. And now we can't eat crescent rolls. What is happening?
What next? Lettuce is bad for you and bacon is good all of a sudden?
Let's hope. My God, let's hope. Because if that's the case, I'm healthy. I mean, completely healthy.
Look, my middle name is Debbie. Every day I go to work. Look,
Not so little Debbie.
Yeah, not so little Debbie. I go to work. I open my lunchbox at lunchtime. What is there in there? A little Debbie. Every day, 365 days a week, pretty much, I eat little Debbie's. All right. Well, anyway,
let's get
back to the race. Are we racing? Are we talking? Here we go. Green flag back in the air. Jeff Mert and Casey Sprinkle leading the way here. Jeff Mert, nice little jump here. Casey Sprinkle as well follows. And I think he's going to have some pretty good momentum here. Oh, he's going to dive to the bottom. Jeff Mert going to go down and block the air, center off. It's not going to do much though, as they're just now getting up to speed. And here comes Jonathan Cofield right now.
Yeah, we're on these new treads. That air will matter in a minute, but I'm going to guarantee you if Sprinkle wants to go up there and take the lead, he's going to have to do everything he knows how to do to get past Jeff Mert. Broadfoot continuing to run this high side, which I like the strategy, and it's showing up for him.
Yes, it is. Let's see here. The 01 of Keith Haley. Look at this. Let's go ahead and showcase there. Keith Haley running in the 5th spot here. Having a nice, quiet run at the end of this thing as we're coming up close to 30 laps remaining. Now, if you folks thought it was crazy now, just wait. Here comes Keith Haney all the way down to the bottom, getting underneath Keith Haley. No relation there. Same first name, different last name. 3 wide underneath Brandon Broadfoot. Brandon going all the way up against the wall here on the exit. Going to open that sucker up.
And how many laps did you say on fuel tonight?
35.
All right. So it's going to be a 35-lap run. We're about to find out.
Yeah. Let's put it on lap 62 here, Mike. Lap 62. So we've got some strategy at play, and I've got the fuel numbers. So let's see what happens.
Absolutely. This will be absolutely fun here in a little bit. But you see that? Here we go. We got Haney, Haley, Cofield leading that group, and Bulldog in 6th. So he's got through all his penalties, got through the pit stops, and here he comes.
And there he is right here in the 6th spot. Started 16th, running 6th now. Are we question here, Mike? Maybe you can answer this. I'm still watching lap times here. They're still running top-notch speeds. You know, fastest on track or fastest lap for Casey Sprinkle, 41.02. His last lap, 41.05. We're not caring about fuel at all. We are not one bit concerned about fuel, and they're counting on a caution. That's all I can say. They're counting on a caution.
I will agree. I mean, they're going wide open right now. Fastest lap turned all night, 40.916 by Tristan Bruce, and leader just ran 41.4. So they're about a half a second off the fastest lap, but that's probably the 4, 5, 6 laps they've got in right now. So just have to wait and see. But there we go. Newton already up to 4th, just out of nowhere. He's bringing Malik Ray right with him.
Yeah, he's just picking them off. That's all he's doing. He's just picking them off. He's going to get right to their bumper, and then he's going to slide up and try to either get underneath them or go around the top. Just he's letting them make the mistakes. I don't necessarily think he's over driving. I mean, he's running 41.3s right now, as Ray's running 41.2s.
Yeah, he's starting to heat up Cofield a little bit. He's also, I believe, he's going to count on a caution, but he's trying to get some track position. He hasn't had it all night. Been stuck in the dirty air all evening, so I think he's just trying to get some track position. As you see, though, Haney back into the 2nd position. He's bringing Cofield. All these boys will be heating up Casey Sprinkle here in just a little bit.
Yeah, well, Sprinkle, I wouldn't say he's out of the draft. He's 3/10 ahead of Haney right now. But if Haney can somehow get side by side here with Cofield or Newton, something like that, and allow Casey Sprinkle to get away, man, I don't know. I don't know if they'll be able to catch him. Casey Sprinkle looking pretty dominating right now. Well, I say that, and now he's 2/10 slower last lap compared to the guys running behind him. Everybody behind him running 41.5s to his 41.7. So, as you can see, Keith Haney now right to the back bumper of the 59 machine.
Yeah, I don't think either of these boys going to let him get away. If somebody's running away, they're going too hard. Everybody else saving a little bit. We're starting to see Haney, Cofield, Newton, Ray. These guys are all going to be heating him up quick. But we know the defense here is to stay on the high side. He'll probably stay high. He'll make them pass him on the bottom.
Good luck with that. They're going to have to dive it down deep. And I don't think at the end of this run here that we're going to have, well, I say that. I say at the end of the run. At the end of the run, Cofield taking the lead here. He clears them, head down into turn number 1 and 2.
Yeah, he just flat drove it into the corner, man. And he's bringing Haley right with him. Sprinkle went out just a little hard. We saw him gain. Oh, the slide job from Haney there. Love it. That's just racing, folks. Come on now. That's just racing. But Cofield, unbelievable job driving so deep into the corner. He was able to clear 3 trucks at once.
Love what I'm seeing. Love what I am seeing here.
Yeah, all the while, the big boy is making his way up here. See him on the inside right there in that Hellman's machine. That is Malik Ray starting to work his way to the front. Now, he can't make any huge moves because he's in trouble from last week, but I still love it. These guys all staggered out. He's just a little lower than everyone. See if he can get enough air on there, and he's just going to bring Newton right to the front.
Newton's bringing Newton to the front.
That's true.
As he's running a little bit higher lane than Casey Sprinkle, just trying to get some cool air, some air on that front splitter to try to help that rotation. And looking good, though, off the front nose of Newton here. As he looks back at Casey Sprinkle in the back of his truck, pointing at him, saying, "You're slow."
Yeah, Malik diving it down. We got this second group right behind her, about 2 seconds, a second and a half back. Got Drew Calvert leading the pack there. You got Flanagan. All these fellas, they're probably hoping for another pit stop as well. But, you know, Drew Calvert doing a great job tonight amongst some of these great racers. You know, like I said, the strength of field pretty high in this league right now.
You know, Cofield ran a 41.79 last lap. Drew Calvert by himself, no draft whatsoever, running 41.75. So Drew Calvert on the move for sure. He is closing up. He's 1.1 seconds back now from Keith Haley in the 01 machine. So still got plenty of time left to do something. 25 laps to go. As David Flanagan's back there too. I think maybe, I'm not sure. I'm not an expert here at this racing thing, whatever that is. But I think I would slow down a little bit and let maybe Flanagan get closer to my draft here, and then us go up there and try to catch that field.
Well, definitely draft matters. You don't want to lose a lot of momentum, kind of like a Talladega. You don't want to really drag the brake, but I'm kind of with you. You know, just give it a little burp, bring him up to you. I think the problem we're seeing is that blue oval on the front of that truck. Got to be down on power compared to the Chevys, Adam. Sorry, I had to do it.
Well, you know, you're not the first, and Mike, you won't be the last.
Sorry. Malik Ray.
Oh,
into the wall, sideways, around we go.
Adam Newton in the 19 having a no-go for launch. No-go for launch.
Yeah, it looked like a little right hook action. Clear, not clear again. We'll just have to take a second look at it.
Oh, we're about to. We'll take a second and third look. Here we go. From the Synergy Elite Truck Series Chopper Cam. Looking here at the 19 is underneath the 59 of Casey Sprinkle. Going up the track. Oh, yeah, not clear. just absolutely
That's
not
what it
clear.
was.
Come across the nose of the 59. And just like that, folks, you can take yourself right out of contention. But you know what? That counted caution, or that anticipated caution here from Drew Calvert, David Flanagan, and all those guys. They're going to go down. They're going to grab a set of tires, maybe. In my opinion, Mike, now just tell me if I'm wrong or not. I think it's still a little bit too early to grab that last set of tires. Are you with me or are you against me? Now, you don't like Ford, so you're probably wrong. But
Well, short field, I'm not real sure how I would go here. I think most everyone has that one set left. So, and you see several guys. We'll just have to see here. There's a lot of takers. But Keith Haley is going to stay out. Calvert's staying out. Flanagan's staying out. So we're going to have to wait and see how this works out. They're counting on one more caution, have that new set here in just a bit, as I got to step away for about 5 seconds. I'll be right back.
T4. All right, so looks like Keith Haley, Drew Calvert, Flanagan, and Max Dinda staying out here on a what I like to call a strategy call. Sending messages here to people. All right, so 20 laps to go. Now that's a pretty good stint here. As these drivers are trying to catch up here, we're going to take a look. Yeah, Jonathan Cofield coming off pit road, putting it up onto the racing surface. We're going to close up. Cofield going to be rolling off on the inside here, third row back.
Yeah, Cofield's still my pick. Sorry I made it back there. I had to take care of a little issue.
So what is Keith Haley, Drew Calvert, David Flanagan, and Max Dinda thinking here? Well, they're hoping for a caution. Now,
That's right.
Look, Cofield, Ray, Haney, Osborne, Sprinkle, Merck, Broadfoot, Banks took tires. 100% took tires. We've got less than 20 laps to go. And we've got the top 4 that still have a set.
I think they're thinking this, right? 20 laps. If they get more cautions, they're not destroying their tires during that.
True.
And these guys are going to lose, 10 to 13 spots at track positions. So I don't mind the call either way here. But if we get a caution, in the next 5 laps, those new tires are going to matter.
No doubt about it.
Been a pretty good show though so far. What do you think out there in the crowd? I don't think it's been a bad show at all. We're seeing some good racing. I mean, a couple of incidents there. That last one, that was just, if you run iRacing enough, your spotter's a little late once in a while. Just a little late on the spotter, saying all clear. So that's all that was. Moving up the track, kind of got a little hook. It happens to the best of us. And the last time I raced here, happened to me, Adam.
I don't hook myself, but I hook others. I'm
Absolutely
a hooker, I guess.
That's the way it goes.
If you want to look at it, yeah, I tend to wreck my teammates. Green flag back in the air. It's going to be the 01 and the 43 leading us to green. But I don't think they're going to stand a chance here, as here comes Cofield on the top. Flanagan as well. Well, Flanagan's back there. He's got older tires.
Look at Malik.
4 wide coming out of turn number 2. And he's going to surge straight to the lead. Drew Calvert, there's nothing Drew Calvert can do to counteract this. Now, we need about 10 laps here of green flag running to kind of heat cycle those tires from the other guys, and then have these other 4 grab tires. And guarantee you they're going to run away with it.
Yeah, Malik is shot out of a cannon around the corner, but we know who has short run speed, and there he is in third, Jeff Mert. He's bringing Flanagan with him. Here's Broadfoot on the outside. This outside lane, all the momentum, and Malik's going to take it all the way to the top. No, never mind. Merck's going to take it all the way to the top.
Wow, the high side shuffle from Jeff Mert. Getting around Malik Ray here, going to take the lead. He's got fresh tires too, folks, as they're 2 and 3 wide back there, about 5th on back.
There's not a lot of people in the service that can run with Jeff Merck on new tires. I will say that. I'm sure Malik Ray is one of them, but there's not a lot. And all the while, Brandon Broadfoot, what a run from Brandon right here. Just stayed on that high side. Look at him in there, folks. She shed. He's got to get them LEDs up so he look cool in there, but what a run from him tonight.
Well, he's up there competing with some of the best. As he takes over the second spot, getting in front of Malik Ray here, and now he's got Jeff Mert in his sights. Boy, he is driving the wheels off this thing tonight. That 22 machine is looking very, very good. Oh, man, he's sliding it down underneath the 60. He put that truck underneath there. Now they're 3 wide for the lead. The 88 on the bottom, the 22 in the middle, and the 60 on top.
All right, so here we go. This is what we expected to see, but look here. Here comes the 4th place, the pole sitter, Jonathan Cofield. He is back in the mix. He's bringing Keith Haley along with him, Casey Sprinkle. Tristan Bruce, we haven't talked about him all night. He's up into 7th position right now in that red and white machine.
And it's about to be 3 wide once again. Oh, here comes Casey Sprinkle. Check this out. Sliding it down. Staying off of Mert. Now here comes Cofield on the bottom. Now, Sprinkle went from the bottom to the middle. And look at the ground he lost here just from that shuffle of dirty air. Shuffling from the bottom back to the middle. Lost a couple of spots.
Merck was having none. He pitched him down. It cost him his exit. Cofield level to make some ground, but here comes Sprinkle again. He's going to gather it back up, take it back to the high side. So fantastic racing right now. This is what we expect out of this track. You can go anywhere you want, but you got to understand what your vehicle is doing. And here goes Merck. He is going to slide into Malik a little bit right there.
Full Send Motorsports there. Brandon Broadfoot now contending for the lead once again. There's no help being had whatsoever from these drivers. It is every man for himself. The 59 was not willing to help the 22 at all. He saw a spot there between the 22 and the wall, and you know what he chose? He chose the wall.
It's incredible. We saw that move on the hood of Casey Sprinkle. It was not a lot at all. Here we go. We're just crisscrossing back over. I don't think that's the move Sprinkle wanted, but he's going to slide. Job right in front. Got her done. Here comes Merck on the outside. Where's Brandon Broadfoot? He's able to slide back in right in front of Tristan Bruce.
Man, oh man. I don't even know. I'm speechless here. Oh, we get into one another. The Sprinkle and Jeff Merck. They touch. Oh, Jeff Merck goes up there and hits Sprinkle. Retaliation right there, baby. Jeff Merck went up there and said, hey, that's a no-no.
That's something Merck has to get control of is his temper. But we stay green.
Look at that. Casey Sprinkle. Sprinkle. He's going to answer back. He said, you're not going to treat me like that. He's getting into Cofield now. Sprinkle. He's got a temper on him now. All he is seeing is red. He's got tunnel vision to the 60 machine of Jeff Merck.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, that's hard racing, but I don't know if I'd have done what Merck did, but he did it. We were able to stay green, and look at this. The 3 of Tristan Bruce, Haney, Broadfoot. These boys trying to break away, and who have we not called all night? Ed Osborne. Up into the 6th position. Ed having a great run here when it matters.
Yeah, he's right back here at the back of this little 6-car field here. Casey Sprinkle right behind him trying to get caught back up. As Keith Haney here in 4th place. because he had what it takes to get up there and take the lead away with 11 laps to go.
It's going to get real interesting. Passing on the bottom is going to be super hard at this point with the tires letting go. So Tristan Bruce is going to try it. Able to get to the door, but not able to clear. So he's going to tuck back in line there. All the while, everyone's trying to keep pace with Malik Ray. And look, if you can, kudos to you, bud.
Well, he's got clean air here. I mean,
scary. Yeah, he got the clean air for sure.
Jeff Burke's got help
go out too fast? Yeah, these guys battle. That's going to let Malik go their way. We talked about that earlier. You stay side by side, side drafting, slowing each other down. Stay in line, boys, or you have no chance.
Jeff Merck, Tristan Bruce battling hard here for that second spot as we've got crossing the line 9 laps to go. We're finally, folks, here in the single digits. This has been the longest 100 laps I have just witnessed. I'm telling you, it's battle after battle, lap after lap. Here comes Brandon Broffitt on the bottom here, trying to take over the 4th spot from Haney. Not going to be able to do it. That just the high side here is just where it's at right now.
Absolutely. And you see what this draft is doing. Malik trying to break the draft. Bruce, Haney, and Merck all closing it down. Every time they get a line, they can close it down. They just need to stay that way. There goes Spree down. There it is. Stay in line and close it down.
Merck now working his way back up. He's within striking distance on that 88 machine.
Let's see what this draft does. You'll see them close. They are getting killed in the corner, though. They're driving a little too deep. Maybe they want to back it up, get a run. There you go. He's going to back it up this time. Let's see what this does with the draft. Malik able to get to the gas a little sooner, and he's starting to pull away.
Tristan Brusso to the back bumper to 60. They've got to help one another. There's no choice. You've got to help them. There he goes, giving a bump to the 60. Going to drive the 60 in. He's going to go up the track just a little bit. And Bruce, he's going to have to go up there and help the 60.
Yeah, they're going to have to draft their way up. As you see, they can close, but they cannot stay with him mid-corner. Same story, you know, Deborah Ray's same story. And we see Casey Sprinkle. He is really starting to make his way back up here. But these guys stay in line, close it down, make your move at the end.
Brandon Broadfoot into the left rear quarter panel. Casey Sprinkle. That's going to lose some spots here as Cofield goes by the 77, the 28.
Well, Adam, pay windows open, and the boys are there. Bruce, Ray, the guys that kind of caused the controversy last week, they're redeeming themselves. They stayed out of trouble tonight. Now it's time to race, and they are here to race, my friend.
Yes, they are. Everybody's single file out right now. I mean, that's the way it usually trends here. As Jeff Merck still trying everything he can to close in. Running the same lap times and actually ran faster that last lap than Ray. Was able to close back in to about a car length and a half.
Yeah, it was almost a tenth faster with not a lot of drafting help. So this might get interesting with, we're going to have 4 to go at the line.
Ray sees it. He's going to go down there and try to break the draft.
Is he managing? Is he going full out? We're going to wait and see. All the while, Merck has this down to 0.2 of a second. And and it'll be full send mode if it's the last turn on the last go.
Jeff
Oh,
Mert.
little early, Mert. Oh, can he finish it? No, but can he side draft? No.
Not going to be able to do it. Hey, that's going to help out right there, though. Come on, Mert, you got it.
He's going to give it everything he's got. He's figured out how far he can drive it in. If he can get a little side draft on that side, that'll bring everybody back up here. I think that's what he was trying to do. We know he's trying to slide job clearing, but look at this. Down to 1/10. Jeff Mert is catching Malik Ray.
Now Malik Ray diving it down to the bottom. I don't know if that's a good move or not.
Oh, I don't know.
That's going to give the 60 clean air up top with really good momentum.
Wow, what a corner from Malik. We're going to have 2 to go at the line. Here we go. 1/10 of a second. Malik letting off early. He's backing up the corner and then jumping into gas sooner. I think Merck sees that. Malik not able to drive away as he did the last time we saw this, Adam.
No, he's not. These guys are hungry. Tristan Bruce worked his way back up here. There goes a 60. Back down to the bottom. What's he going to do here? Hey, he's a lot closer this time than he was last time. Go up there. Get into him. Get into him. Let's go.
Side draft. Here we go. Now we got a race.
With them being side by side right here. Coming to the white flag this time. Who's it going to be? Jeff Mert staying off of it. Oh, here comes the 60-70 sideways going down pit road.
Easy, Keith. Here we go. White flag is out. Jeff Mert, side draft. Huge side draft. Can he send it?
Yes, he is.
Oh,
he's going to send it.
He's going to try it.
Jeff Mert sending it. He is clear of the 88 right here, but 88's going to have some momentum. What is Jeff Mert going to do? Ray goes down to the bottom. Jeff Mert stays up top. Oh, they touch.
Can't cross him over. Here we go. Good move by Malik. He was able to do the same thing Jeff did to him.
And coming to the checkered flag here by a truck length, it's going to be Malik Ray in the 88.
Wow, and how about Jonathan Cofield? Drove himself way from the back, all the way back to third. Casey Sprinkle said that's enough. It's about time to send this guy packing on wherever he's got to go. I wouldn't even play with him anymore. He has to show his rear side every week, so it's about time to send him on. There's your winner, Malik Ray. I mean, he pulled off a good move there, Adam. I mean, Merck was able to get him, cleared him. Malik did the same thing, had the momentum, got out, side drafted, able to make a great move, pull off an awesome win.
Yes, he did, no doubt about it. And let's get into the finished results. Malik Ray leading the way here in the number 1 spot. Jeff Mert finishing second with Jonathan Cofield in third. Tristan Bruce 4th. Casey Sprinkle 5th. Brandon Broadfoot in 6th place. There we go. Ed Osborne, nice run for him as well in 7th. Curtis Banks finishing 8th. So first place last week, top 10 this week. Not too shabby there for the 77. David Flanagan in 9th. Max Stein to 10th. Drew Calvert finishing 11th. Matt Cherry 12th. Keith Haley 13th. Matthew Cummins 14th. Keith Haney in 15th. Adam Newton 16th. And Daniel Lawless in 17th place. Jonathan Cofield with the pole position. Tristan Bruce fastest lap with a 40.916. Cofield led the most laps tonight with the 27 laps. 7 cautions for 21 laps and 13 green flag lead changes by 9 different drivers. Not too shabby.
Nah, fun race to call. Enjoyed it thoroughly. It was a great race. We're waiting on the guys to get into the waiting room here, but that was a fun race. I mean, we redeemed ourselves from last week, except right there after the flag. You're always going to have something crazy go on, but I don't think Jeff Merck's going to care. He's going to take that second place check and take it right to the house.
Absolutely. And why don't you go ahead and we'll get Jonathan Cofield in here. and you can get him interviewed. There we go. Cofield in
Yeah.
here.
Mr. Cofield, buddy, good job, man. I had the pole position, showed your strength early, a little bit of stuff late, but give us the take of your race. A really great job of bringing yourself right back up through there toward the end.
Yeah, Auto Club's one of my favorite tracks. I just seem to run pretty good here. Cautions fell kind of weird. I was saving fuel before that last caution. Strategy was just everywhere. People saving tires. I ended up saving a set and taking it on that last caution. But some driver beef is getting in the way of a lot of people. You know, they're trying to just move people to get back to other drivers, and I got moved. Kind of heated my tires up a little bit, and it took me a while to catch them guys down. But I told Bruce and Merck, I think I might have had something for them if Bruce didn't get tight coming off 2 there and blocked my run. I had. But yeah, man, I'll take a podium. Best finish I've had in this league so far.
Well, like I said, I always talk you up. I know how good you are, bud, and you know, for you guys to run up there with these pros and show them how to do it, that's amazing to me. So that just shows the talent in a lot of these small leagues. But yeah, I thought you had something for everybody. I kept watching you crawl and crawl and crawl, but you know, the aero is so important here. Just explain how much, you know, somebody cut your nose a little bit and then up the track you go, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. You'd go straight toward the wall. Yeah, the arrow's just bad in all the vehicles right now. I don't know if that's how it is in real life. I mean, I know they complain about the next gen being that bad, and I know air blocking in the truck's in Xfinity, but I don't know. Maybe they've got it right in the sim. I mean, maybe it is this bad. I've never drove a real car before, so.
Yeah, I'm the same way. That's how I feel every time I get in one. I'm like, oh my God, somebody come across my nose. I'm going straight to the wall. But I tell you what, Jonathan, great run. Good job on the pole, all that stuff. So give us your shout outs and let us know who makes this possible for you.
You guys in the booth, really appreciate you Mike and Outcast Motorsports for doing the broadcast. Can't wait to go back and watch it. Ain't got no teammates in here, but just all the guys I was hanging out with. Really appreciate Broadfoot for putting this league on, giving us a place to race on Friday night. I got Hilly Billy custom baits on the truck. Really appreciate Steve, Sim Shop, Lions 3D Designs, and Shaco Springs for giving me a paycheck every Friday.
10-4, and I got one more question before I let you go.
Yes, sir.
What kind of future do you think we have here? Because I think it's very strong, and I think it could get stronger with just a little more help. I mean, you feeling good about the Friday night? I think it could really get good if we just take care of a few problems, right?
Yeah, I just need to iron some stuff out, get some more guys in here. I mean, me personally, a good league is like 25 guys. You know, you get 25 guys, you can have some real good racing. You can watch the front and watch passes in the back. You ain't got to have 43 car fields. I mean, it's nicer, but every league, right, to have that many. But good racing is really about that 25 mark, I think. But yeah, getting moved and just absolutely having to get back to the other driver to get back at them. Get rid of some of that, get rid of some of the egos. I think we'll be all right.
I feel good about it. All right, everybody, there's your third place finisher, Jonathan Cofield. And Jonathan, appreciate it. And we're going to have Adam. He's going to bring in Jeff Merck with your second place finish.
Yeah, let's get him in here if we can. Hey, Jeff Merck, glad to have the booth. You got me, buddy.
Yes, sir. I got you. What's up?
Woo. Hey, man, I just got to say, before we do any kind of interview here, I'm very, very impressed with the way you wheel this thing around Auto Club. Holy moly.
I mean, I made a pro driver earn it, so I'm real happy with the showing I put in. Me and Malik are teammates over at they're on the money racing side, but I made him earn that first place tonight, so I'm real proud of that. To go wheel to wheel with a pro. I mean, it's kind of a super speedway, kind of hybrid, but still to run door to door with a pro at the last corner coming for the win. I'll take that.
Absolutely, man. How'd the truck feel? You know, I know we were on rails here with the cold temperatures, but the trucks they're a different beast here. I mean, you're so much on throttle time.
Yeah, they're real aero dependent. If a car like crossed your nose, you would get real tight. If you got behind somebody, you got real tight. That's a lot of what Malik was doing. He could win the 1 and 2. He kept trying to take my line away high, so I dove in low to see if I could get him to like go in low the next time, and that kind of helped me with the run off the corner. But you have to do that. You have to mix it up, because if you become very easy to know what you're doing, then the driver in front of you is just going to do the same thing, and you're never going to get to him. And Malik's real good at that, about watching his mirror and knowing what you're doing and what you're not doing. I mean, he's a pro for a reason. So that's how we did it tonight. And we got a P2 racing for the lead coming into 3. I was trying to pinch him down. He was trying to get me to get him to let him move him up. And we got just the slightest little bit of contact, which affected my entry. And I kind of knew after that I wasn't going to get back to him, but that's racing. He already racing for the win. So I'm real happy. I mean, P2, I'll take it.
Well, I'm a little upset here with you, Jeff, because you throw that pro word around so much, but at the end of the day, you're a pro as well. I mean, I went back. Look, now I went back. I've watched some of your videos here, your on camera stance, buddy. You're locked in. I mean, this just right here just showed the show. This was the showcase of Jeff Merck tonight. Now, I've heard a lot of things about Jeff Merck. They use your first name.
Not all of them good.
They use your first name and they use your last name. So I know who they're talking about. And man, oh man, hey, you did not disappoint me tonight at all. Fantastic run on second place. This is going to help you out in the points. I just want you to know that. And man, without further ado, if you've got any shout outs, we're going to get those and we'll send you on your way.
Yeah, first and foremost, my loving wife. I'm not sure if she's in there watching tonight or not. I don't think I sent her the link. But yeah, she owns the car, so without her, I wouldn't be able to drive. So, if she's the car owner, I just drive it. All my teammates over at Jack Shack, there's too many of them to mention. Malik is one of them. David Flanagan, he's the actual owner of Jack Shack. Our boy Trevor Asmanoff, I probably mispronounced that. He's the VP. All of my teammates over there, we're just a bunch of guys that like to cut up. Brendan Broadfoot bringing this league over. I know it's a startup. He's trying his best to get it up on its feet. If we keep putting on shows like this, it should do pretty good. So you guys up in the booth for doing the broadcast. My boy Baker over at Kid Bake Paints for painting this Jack Shack paint job for me. If you want a good paint, go check him out over at kidbakepaints.com, I think it is, or reach out to Matt Baker on Discord.
Can I get a question in, Adam, since we don't have
Sure.
Malik with us?
Sure.
Jeff,
Yeah.
Those last couple laps, I know you're diving in deep, man. Did you think? I know you don't think you could clear him. Was that just to try to get that side draft so you could set it up for the next corner? Because that's what I was kind of figuring you're doing. I didn't think you would ever be able to clear the slider, but what a tremendous job trying to pack some air on him on the last 2 laps.
Yeah, you're not ever gonna, with tires that old, you would never be able to drive it in deep enough to clear him. But if you can get at least to his window net going down the back straightaway, and you kind of notice as we go down the back straightaway, he's kind of swerving down at me to kind of try to get me to get away from me, or swerving up toward the wall to get away from me. And if I can get a side draft and then stay beside him, and then it's kind of a drag race on who gets into the corner and gets off to the corner better, instead of, okay, he has all the momentum, I just have to tuck in behind him and ride. But also, I would have liked to try to work the pass longer, but we had a hungry pack of cars right behind us. So if I get up there racing him for 5 laps, then me and him might finish 4th and 5th instead of 1st and 2nd. So I only had a couple of laps to try to make it work, and I knew that. So I kind of waited. And a lot of this stuff I learned from Malik, actually, about, it's protect is try to go for the win, but you have to protect your position at the same time. So if I'm racing, like I said, if I'm racing him for 5 laps, then me and him, then the cars behind us is going to get a big run off of 2 trucks, and they're probably going to blow right by us if we don't even finish 1-2. So 2 teammates finish 1-2. I think we put on a hell of a show those last 2 or 3 laps.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
You know, I finished second to a good driver, to a good teammate. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, like I said, it was a great move. I knew you were trying to wait there. Once you guys were able to break the draft just a little bit, you're right. That draft was right there. If you went side by side, they were going to blow by you. But there's your winner, everybody. Jeff Merck. And Jeff, thank you. Appreciate the time. I just wanted to get something in since we did not have Malik in the booth. So enjoy your night, buddy.
All right, man. We'll see you.
All right, folks, that was Jeff Merck there in the 2nd spot, and Jonathan Cofield 3rd. Malik Ray bringing it home in the number 1 spot. And Mike, had we like that race for week number 7 as we go on to bigger and better things?
Well, I liked it. It, like you said, you called it redemption earlier. I call it retribution, whatever you want to call it. It was a great race. We have so many talented guys in here. So a couple of the incidents, you know, that's just clear, not clear. Your fast speed, you're sliding up the track. It is what it is. But the racing is always tremendous. We see it week after week. These guys are able to go door to door, lap after lap. So enjoyed the heck out of it. Can't wait till next week. And always enjoy calling a race with you, my friend.
Well, we're going to be off next week. It is an off week. Then we'll be back for Talladega. Unfortunately, I do love this league. So what am I going to do on a Friday? I guess nothing.
I don't know. Maybe just enjoy one time, right?
Yeah, I reckon so. Well, anyway, folks, appreciate you joining us for the BrimBugs.com 200 here at Auto Club Speedway for Synergy Elite Truck Summer Series. I am Glad Dad here with Mike McKinnon, and stay fast, stay clean, and as always, it's okay to be an outcast. We'll see you next time, guys. Take it easy, and good night.